Alright guys, this is part 2 of BigBlue's Regionals. As I said in part 1, I didn't use my Tory at all. I saw it, but there was not one game I used it in. And maybe some of you are thinking, well, that's probably why you only got 30th. But the real reason is there was no real reason to use it when I had it, so it's kind of shocking that I didn't have to use that at all. There was times I wish I had it, of course, that I didn't. But anyway, moving on to regionals. My first opponent was Lightsworn. The first game destroyed him. He was a good player, respected him. Second game, I lost by 400 life points. He had 400, I had an honest in my hand. I just could not draw a fairy to win it, which was quite angering, in fact. But it's all good. Third game, I took him. It was a good match, but I won it around turn 4 with Christia. Game 2, G-Beast. First game, I got Christia on the field and on turn 1, and that was like game over, because my Christia was there for like 9 turns. He bled out his resources, and by the time he finally killed it, he had nothing to stop the rest of my monsters. Game 2, he sided in Dimensional Fissure. Really hurt me. I only lost by 800 life points. I was hoping to top deck my Marshmallow to win it. Didn't happen, of course. Game 3, he had a really bad hand, 2D fissures, but I got to start, so I already pitched a heck, had Christia out, and he killed it. I got the decree off, top decked the Splendid Venus, and just started hammering through him, and that was game. Matchup 3, Lightsworn again. He was great. Game 1, he hammered me. I had no chance, and I really thought that was going to be my first loss of the day. Game 2 goes, I set 1. He attacks me with the Goblin Zombie, milled off a Tethys. At the end of his turn, he set 1 backfield. In response, I called back my Tethys. My turn, I go. Ended up drawing like 20 cards within that turn, and beat him pretty foundly. Second game. Third game, it came down to us top decking. We got into active turn. He punches me with an Aaron at the end, which is what he top decked. No backfield, no nothing, just an Aaron. His life points were higher than mine. I had a Valhalla on the field. It was my turn, my last turn, and I top decked Christia, played it, smashed him, and, well, I didn't smash him with smashing ground, but I smashed him with my Christia, yeah, which won me the game. It was a great match. He did well from what I understand after that. Game 4 came my first loss. I played the guy that was like number 1 or 3 or 2 or something at regionals, Trey something. He had some weird life control deck, as I will call it. It's kind of pseudo burn and not really. It's a very weird build, and the only reason I think his build did so well is because nobody was expecting it, so nobody had a side deck for him. I had the decrees, but he solemned and dark bribed them in game 1, or else I probably would have had him. Game 2, I got my my decrees off. That killed him, literally. Game 3 was active turn. We got 4 turns. He had a Roar and a Malin. I didn't have that great of a hand. But I misplayed. I might have been able, I don't want to say beat him, but It would have gone longer, and I might have been able to pull it out in the end. It was a great match, though, so no hard feelings. I lost. Take it, my first loss. Then on to round 5. Round 5, I believe I played, yeah, I think I played my friend Nathan. No, it wasn't Nathan. I played Crossco. Crossco, oh my god, it's always an amazing match. But more importantly than a match, is it's just the most fun you can have at regionals playing against Crossco. Good jokes, great laughs, it's just a blast. He's a really good opponent. He was running Black Wings. Didn't see a whirlwind in none of our games, and I felt bad because had he seen the whirlwind, he probably would have pulled out and beat me in a lot of those games. But it was great. I won. He shook my hand. He looked at my build, gave me some advice. He said, "Good game." And on to round 6. That's when I played my friend Nate from my locals. We both cut each other, and we both gave each other crappy hands in all 3 games. He was able to pull it out better because, well, he doesn't run like giant beat sticks and didn't start with a hand of all beat sticks. So he won. It was a good game. It's a little sad being just 5-2. Oh no, I wasn't 5-2. 3. Yeah, I was 4-2. My bad. Game 7, I played Monarch deck, which I wouldn't know because in game 1, I did it was like I drew so great and I just cleaned him up real fast, so I had no clue what deck he was running. Then he made like massive sides. Then game 2, I realized he was running Monarchs. I drew real bad. He took it. Game 3, he was hammering me pretty good. I misplayed. I don't want to say I would have won, because you never know, but I think I would have stood more of a chance if I had misplayed. Had a D-Alchemist on the field. It was my turn. I card-D'd, and as I card-D'd, I realized he had no backfield, and I had a Tethys in my hand. And I should have sacked off the Alchemist for the Tethys and then card-D'd, because I would have gotten like super draw. And he ended up taking it. So then I was 4-3. Not looking so good for me. Then my final matchup was against G-Beast and from another friend from my locals. My friend Eric from the Blue Shank, Eric Hour. So we ended up playing. It was great. They were fun matches. We weren't really trying to win. We were just having fun with it. And I ended up game 1, Christia, shut him down. Game 2, he ripped my face in with like double Herc. It was pretty bad. Game 3, I won with double Honest over his Herc with my Christia. It was fun games, good time, waiting on the results, and then I saw I got 30th. My friends were happy for me. My friend Nate got his invite. My friend Shankspeare, that's right, the Shank came in like 15th or something like that and got his invite as well. So I was quite proud of my friend Shank. It was a good day, very tiring. Comment on my deck build if you want. Subscribe to me on BigBlue. My locals is NDC, New Dimension Comic Book Shop, in the Clearview Mall in Butler. Come out and play against us sometimes. There's a lot of good players at NDC. I'm always looking forward to a challenge. But that's all I got for you guys. So, this is Big Blue. Come and play me, folks.